thing doesn't want to stay up. There we go. That's better. Okay. Looks like our live streams are working on both ends. I'm on Facebook here and YouTube up here. So I wanted to make sure all that was looking good before I started yammering. All right. Good deal. Good morning, everybody. My name is Michael Highland. If you don't know me already, I am the creator of YouTube. I'm the creator of YouTube. No, I am the creator of the Parkinson's disease education channel on YouTube, and the podcast, as well as the page here on Facebook where you're watching live. You may be watching this stream from several different places, so not to get confusing, but if you do comments live while I'm in the video, by the way, do let me know if you're here by commenting in the chat on YouTube or live on Facebook. Hashtag live if you're live, hashtag replay if you're watching later. And now that we got that out of the way, we will get started with our topic of the day. If you are new to these live streams, essentially all I'm doing with these is doing a little bit of a well, hopefully weekly, but just about every week, we're doing an update on what's going on with the podcast and the channel and upcoming content. Today, I'm excited to do a poll with you all, and that's going to be a live poll, and I'd like to basically have input from as many people as possible on future content. Now, as far as the YouTube end of things, I'm not doing this on a desktop, I'm doing that on mobile. So I may not be able to put a poll up that you can vote on with a mouse click, but I do want to, I need to stop messing with this. Okay, I do want to encourage you to put it in the live chat or in the replay chat, the replay comments later, what your vote would be. And for those of you on Facebook, I'm going to put a poll up that you can see live since I'm using the desktop for that. And then on YouTube, I will say them out loud, and then I'll have you just put your vote in the comments for which one that you would like. So my goal is to have a video out, if possible, this Friday, but if not this Friday, for sure next Friday. I'm trying to do semi-monthly at the very minimum. Weekly would be icing on the cake, but we'll see how it goes today on getting filming done. Anyway, let's put the poll up for PD-related topics you'd like to hear about. And I'm going to do that real quick here. Let's see, hold on. I'm trying to put it up on the Facebook end of things. Let's see. Here we go. Activate poll. So for anybody watching live, you have an active poll. You should be able to see an active poll up on the screen. And it says, what PD, those of you on YouTube, I want you to, this is a pop quiz, pay attention. What PD-related topics would you love to hear about next? And the answers are 4 answers options. And again, on YouTube, I want you to type it in the live chat, or if you're watching later, type it in the comments. Temperature regulation and Parkinson's disease, that's number 1. Number 2, the impact of protein on levodopa absorption. Number 3, meal timing and PD meds. And number 4, PD medication types and mechanisms. I'll repeat that in a second if you need me to, but all right, Tori's live on YouTube, and she said temperature regulation. Great topic. Let me know on Facebook what you think. I did, by the way, just a quick mention of this. I did a members only poll for this exact question a day prior to this. So members of the channel got to vote on this ahead of time, so their vote counts first, just to let you know. So basically, I want to do this public poll not to discount that, but also just to include that opinion. But just know that members of the channel get first dibs on that, that vote. I wish I could see on the live stream what's happening here. It's hard to see on the way that Facebook does their live streams now. It really just isn't like it used to be. That's all I got to say. But yeah, so what ultimately that's going to be, whatever your help is going to determine what the next video is going to be about. And I'm going to continue to do these polls, the members only polls first and then the public ones, because I really would love to have y'all's opinion of what you want to hear about versus what I think you want to hear about, because that's kind of really pointless for me to drone on about things you don't want to know about. So it only makes sense. If you're on Facebook, let me know if you see the poll, because for some reason it's still saying I need to activate it even though it says active on the right-hand side of the screen. Again, Facebook, come on, can you make this less confusing? It's just, I've done this before, but it's constant change, right? In the world of the online world, constant change. Anyway, so far no votes on the Facebook end, but that's okay. I may put a poll up in the post, or maybe do a separate post on that later, in case people didn't catch the live stream. What I may do too to help is put share the live event on Facebook a week or two ahead of time so that people can RSVP to it. On YouTube, I know that y'all are watching for the notifications, but I'd like to do these in 2 different places. Anyway, that's about where we're at. We've got a vote in on YouTube or 2. Not seeing any live chat answers here other than Tori's. Thank you for that, Tori. But yeah, other than that, that's the main update, is just to have that video is going to, whichever topic it's going to be, majority rules, that's going to be coming up either Friday or the following Friday. For those of you who don't know, oh, I remember what I was going to say that's really important, y'all. I wanted to welcome Eugenia to our channel membership. She just joined this past week, or over the weekend maybe, and she joined the members Q&A level of membership, and I wanted to explain a little bit about what that is. Basically, for members Q&A, prior to Q&A, you get to submit a question either on the members only section of the channel, or it could even just be a comment on a video. And every month I'll choose a question from a member in that membership, that level, and we will do a monthly membership question where I'll answer that question live, or I shouldn't say live, I'll answer that question in a video format as part of other content. I'll just do a little seg and say, hey, it's time for our monthly members question. It came from, let's say, Eugenia, and she asked XYZ, and the best answer is blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of how the format will be. I'd rather do that than try to answer all the questions in the comments, because it's not very personalized, even though I do try to be as personal as possible in the comments. But it's you get a shout out and a direct answer to your question in a video, which other people can benefit from. So that's really a cool thing. So you should have a featured link on Facebook. There's a link in the description on this video on YouTube, but you should also see it on Facebook in the there's a link to look at exploring that for even more personalized experience on Parkinson's Disease Education channel and on Facebook page. So those are the main updates. I just want to welcome Eugenia to the membership and share the poll with you. And that's about it, I guess. I think we are going to wrap up in a second here. By the way, one quick update too on the channel on YouTube. We are now one subscriber away from 1,900 subs, which is pretty amazing. Because earlier this year, probably around, I don't know, first of the year, maybe February, we were probably at the 500 mark. So we've more than doubled the channel's subscription, and that's just public subscriptions, completely free subscriptions, people following the channel. So that's pretty awesome, and I'm really humbled by that. And thank you all for your support. And yeah, that's very humbling. All right, so I'm going to close the poll here. And again, I've lost where my poll is. Here we go. Yeah, no votes yet on that. You'll see the results I just put on the video. There's nobody voting yet. So it's okay. I didn't expect Facebook to be that busy this morning. So plus people might be working. So all right. Well, thank you so much for contributing to the poll on YouTube. I know Tori did for sure. And again, if you're watching this later, I'm going to put in the comments or put your answer in the comments. I'm going to reiterate the answers to the question of what topics you'd like to hear about next. Number one was temperature reg and PD, impact of protein on levodopa absorption, meal timing and PD meds, and PD medication types and mechanisms. That's about it. So let me know your opinion, and I will weigh that, and I will make a public announcement of what the topic will be before the next video comes out. And by the way, another shout out, and thank you so much, Tori, for the super thanks. I really appreciate that. Totally lost my train of thought because I saw that. I'm sorry. Members only will get to see what the topic will be, and will have early access to the video at the Parkinson's 101 level or higher. Just a quick shout out on that, and I'll leave the links for you to look at. So thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you. I won't be able to make it next week for What's Next Wednesday because I have a physician's appointment in the morning, so I'm going to move or postpone the next What's Next Wednesday update until most likely the week after next. So just be aware of that, and thank you so much for being here this morning. As always, be empowered.